in there with white teeth and
Hi guys, so I decided to start my first podcast because I'm usually interested in engaging in conversations. So like today will be my very first podcast and we'll talk about what is a true friend. And today I'll be having David with me on this podcast. So I hope you enjoy it. Woo! David.
What you say?
Glad to have you on the show, man.
Yeah.
So, like, as you know, today I come with a very important topic. Everyone has been asking me about this, trying to find out, like, what is really a true friend, And I do have my own version, but I would like to find out from you, what do you think and what is your take on this? Yeah.
Yo, true friend. Yo, let me think, man. I think it's someone for me personally. It makes you laugh first though. You see how we in the jeans all the time, like yo, we need to have times where we just laugh, like we need to laugh, man. And if you can like make sacrifices for your friend, like it's also like a good thing, man. Because like the last time, remember when I still asked for money, man? Because I still but I needed that money, man. You see, because I had nothing on me. So like, making sacrifices, taking out from your pocket, and just handing it over to me. You see, like, I feel like making sacrifices is, a trait of a good friend as well, man. Being committed, man. Commitment also is key, man. And being consistent as well. To elaborate more on that is, you can't message me like once in 2 weeks or once in 4 weeks. Like I feel like that's just inconsistent, man. Like if you compare that to like a relationship like with me and the opposite sex, like we need to like keep communicating, man, to like know where we stand whatsoever. And I feel like that also builds like a emotional touch to the relationship, man. And I feel like having like that emotional touch allows us to like open up easily open up easy to each other as well, man. So yeah, man. I feel like commitment, consistency, and what was the other one?
Trust, I think.
Does it trust?
No, we didn't say
I
trust.
didn't say trust. But you obviously need to trust your friends as well, man.
I don't agree with you there. Because let me go to my book quick. Let me go to my book.
Man, there's a whole notebook here. Yeah.
So, I wrote you in this book. It's pretty long, so I don't want to really read, to bore the people. But in my perspective, I firmly believe that we all have an angel in our life, which I would like to call a true friend. A person who is always there for you through tough times and not only good times. And a person who warns you before time about what you might possibly go through, because obviously they do not want you to get hurt, So this word, when you say trust, I can't say that I trust my friend, because when you read the Bible, if you go to Psalms, it says put your trust in the Lord. So this word, like trust, it like gives,
It's too deep, man.
it's too deep. You get what I mean? Like, it's you. If you tell your friend, I trust you, it's like you give him authority, you give him power now. Like,
And to be honest, like when you do that, like you can, like the person that you like telling this to, like I can trust on you whatsoever. Maybe they can like take advantage of you, bro.
Exactly.
They can like turn on you anytime, and that's like what I'm afraid of, man. And that's why, for me personally, I haven't been like in a like relationship with like anyone, man. Because it's just like that trust part, man. Like it comes with like, I feel like it comes with like so much more, man, than just like the word being there, man. You see, like, hey, trust. Hey, man.
What would you say is your minimum amount of friends you have? Let's just say that.
Yo, to be honest, now, I try to like make sure I keep as little people involved in my life as possible, man. Because that way, like, there's not gonna be much drama. There's like there's not gonna be so many like problems, you know, this and that. Like I just don't like drama, man. I want my peace, man. I enjoy my peace, G. Like I would be walking outside just to like enjoy the peace, go for a long drive, you know, play an instrument, anything like that, man.
Yeah.
So I enjoy my peace. So minimum amount could be, hey, I feel like maximum amount for me would be like 10, 15,
10
10, 15 G.
friends. When I
Okay.
say a true friend, like this is a close friend, not your
Oh,
acquaintances
yeah.
or no,
To
I'm
be
talking-
honest, maybe
Mm.
let's say like 5, man. 5, the max. 5, the max.
So you're saying at the moment now you have 5 true friends.
Yeah, G, yeah.
True
G.
friends.
The rest are like byproducts, man. Like, no, I won't say no, I'm not byproducts, man. But they just there, man, you know, for the vibe, man. Like, we
Okay.
meet up, you know, I'll be like, yeah, this is like one of my homies or whatever. But true friends, like, G, like, they wait, let me first count, man. Yeah, it's actually 5. It's 5, G.
Okay.
It's 5. I feel like it's better that way as well, man. You see.
Okay.
Nah, to be honest, like the less people you have involved in your life, like the good amount of peace you're gonna have, G. Like I just can't have too many people involved in my life, man.
You see, because nowadays people claim, oh, he's my friend, she's my friend, he's my friend, and then when it comes
People are
to
fake, G.
when it comes to tough times, I don't even see them.
You don't
Where's
see.
their friend?
You know, to be honest, you know, like that's how I found out, like who I can trust and who I can't trust, who I can depend on and who I can't depend on. You see, so the Lord, to be honest, has like done so many things in my life now. Has opened up my eyes, like with so many people. And I don't want to sound corny, you know, cringy whatsoever, but gee, I had to like, you know, stop like talking to a lot of people, G. Yeah. Like I know a lot of people, like I socialize like with a lot of people, so I know a lot of people, but I don't consider them as like true friends. They're just like people I hang out with. We see each other now and then da, is it? Wait, that's for me like key, G. Less people in your life, the less problems. Yeah, it might sound like a joke, but it's true, G. It's true, yeah.
I believe you have a brother. What could you say more about him as in terms of the bond you share and the friendship? Because obviously he's your brother
My
and he's your
God,
friend.
you know I have a brother. Why you say I believe you have a brother? You know he's my brother. Man, it's like I believe you have a brother. So, trying to sound formal, yeah. Wait, what was the question? No, I'm not sure that
I
part.
said, what is the bond you share between each other? Like-
Look here, man. To be honest, and this is like one thing I've noticed like in my life, man. I know I told this other girl, man. Like, I'm not like I don't have like this specific person I'm attached to, now. I'm not gay or anything, now. But Johnny G, like, nah, man. For me, like he's the thing for me, man. Away. So, yeah, it's quite like a tight bond, man. Because our whole life we've been fighting, you know, we've been arguing about silly things whatsoever. At the end of the day, we make up, man. You see, and I feel like the amount of arguments you have with someone, man, the amount of like fights. I'm not saying like go start like a fight on purpose whatsoever. Like and like you didn't expect it, man, to happen, but it just happened, man. Like I feel like when that happens, people draw like closer to each other, man. You see, so we've had like a good amount of fights, you see, and I've learned that, you know, instead of fighting, you know, physically, because we have been like in physical fights as well.
Yeah.
But I always beat him up, so you can't lie to you. You can't lie to you. I always beat him up. You see, so I realized to myself, and then like growing up, like there's no reason in like fighting, man, getting violent whatsoever, man. Talk it out, and I feel like talking it out is way better, G. Because I feel like you will feel that like from an emotional perspective, man, instead of a mental perspective where I beat him up and then he's like mentally disturbed, like, yo, this nigga just wanna beat him up. Nah, you see, I cancelled all that because we're gonna laugh. We laugh about the silliest things, bro. We laugh at anything. So yeah, we're just gonna vibe it out, go for a drive, listen to the songs, you know, like listen to songs like when we drive, we listen to songs all the time. Just vibe it out, G. Like I feel like that's key, G. Like you need someone that you can talk about anything.
Yeah.
To say, like we talk about anything. There are certain things that we can't talk about because we because all the guys know like there's just
Yeah.
certain things you can't say because they're gonna laugh at you. We guys and we all I'm telling you,
Okay.
we will always
So,
laugh.
do you believe that you could tell? I'm not talking about your brother now, your friends. Do you
Mm.
believe that you can tell them your problems, like every problem that you go through?
I feel like there's specific friends I can,
Mm.
not because I don't trust him, but because I just have the specifics that I can like open up to because
Okay.
it's gonna feel normal, man. You see, it's not like it's not gonna feel normal to the others, but I just haven't like had that much time to like speak to you, you know, in personal levels whatsoever,
Mm.
because I had other guys that like I do that to. So yeah, there's just specifics, man. There are specifics that I can tell certain things to, and there are specifics that we just vibe and whatsoever, man. You see. So yeah, it's not all, but yeah, there's just certain people. We
Well, on that note, I would like to make a point to all of you watching that when you do find your true friend, or if you do have a true friend, be sure not to lose them because that person is definitely sent from God. Trust me.
to be honest, to add
Mm.
on that as well, if you feel you can't be yourself around like a certain group of people, then you just know that they're not for you, man.
Yeah.
Like you need to be able to express yourself in like any sort of way, goofy, emotionally, you know. Like if you know you can't do that
Mm.
in front of your friends, then nah, they're not your friends at all, man. You need to be comfortable to do anything.
People always want to fit in.
Away, like likewise in like a relationship, man. Like with me and the opposite sex, like
Mm.
if she can't do certain things around me and she's like trying to hide, or maybe she's on the periods and she doesn't want to tell me, she's on the moods and she doesn't like want to speak about anything personally,
Mm.
you're not meant for each other. Otherwise, if she can share something, then obviously then you are meant for each other. Communication is key, bro. Communication is key. That's why like when I don't speak to you, I'll like message you, yo G, like what's popping, like what's happening, man. I
Mm.
say just to like find out. Because that's what friends do, man. You know,
Definitely.
you need to check up on each other, man. Shout out to Moses, man. Moses, one boy.
Check up on each other, guys.
Yeah,
Very
check
important.
up, yeah,
Check up
check
on
up.
each other. You heard it from my man David.
Mm.
You know. So I hope you guys take notes of what the true friend is. Well, you have heard it all today from David. Yeah. Big thanks to David for being on my show. Actually, the very first person to be on my show. I hope that I can get many more of you guys to be on this show to share your experiences and insights on certain discussions. And yeah, looking forward to our next video and next time. Thank you.